Hello friends, this is Sharmi, the amateur gardener. I'm back with another video. This time it's not going to be roses. I'm going to be pruning some of my limelight hydrangeas. One is a fairly new one on the other side and that did bloom last year. Not a whole lot, but it's a newer one. And this one has been there for this will be its third year. There's one here, and the little sticky thing that you see here, that's an azalea, but that's like a yellow colored azalea. I'll put the name on the screen, but it's like one of the older ones, not the newer ones. If you look around this bed, I have a couple of roses. These are, I think, the Oh So Easy red roses or something like that from Proven Winners, two of them. And then in front, there are three other roses. One is I'm forgetting the names. One is Belinda's Blue Blush, I believe, and one is Delish, and the other, I'll put the name online. But they're all like reddish, pinkish roses. I planted some kale in front, which are doing really awesome. I have some Angelonia here in the back. You can see the stumps here that I cut back. That's the advantage of being in 9A. These Angelonias were planted like 3 years ago, and they come back every year. They die back to the ground, and if you can see, I'm going to zoom in here. You can see that nice leaves are coming back, so it's growing back. That's a weed, but it's growing back. I'll just cut this a little more later on, and they all will flush out. Okay. They grow like really thick for me, for anyone here in this zone. And then I do have, I think this is called the Seven Suns flower. I have been trying to tree form it, like a multi-trunk tree form it, over the last couple of years. It bloomed really nicely. The bracts look really awesome, and I'm going to cut it back a little bit, but this is, I want it to grow as 1, 2, and 3 trunks. So it should be like a 3-trunk tree, maybe a 4th. Okay, so today the video is about pruning hydrangeas in my zone. Backdrop, again, I digress, is our little onion bed. We have 6 raised planter boxes here. All of them have onions, some yellow, some white, and some are red. I can see some of my stuff growing back from last year. We put, I think, lima beans here, and they're growing back again. Okay, to the hydrangea. I do want to size control it a little bit. Talking about limelight hydrangeas, or in general paniculata hydrangeas, they all bloom on new wood. So they'll all bloom from like branches that come out at each of these nodes. But I do want to size control it a little bit. They grow like about 3 or 4 feet at least every season. So I'm going to keep the strong branches, and I'm going to cut back the little weaker ones. That way they won't be flopping over when it rains here, which is quite often. It may look a little harsh to some people, but trust me, that's absolutely okay. This branch broke off. That's okay. This is a weak one. I don't want it. Okay. And then I don't want any of these. Some of the remnants of the flowers are still here. This one bloomed like profusely for me. I do not want this branch. There's another weak one. I don't want that. Another one here that I do not want. Okay. This is going to be its third year. It's a little more than 2 years old. I think this will be it. Maybe a little more here. Okay. That's it for this one. And then I'm going to show you another one that's slightly smaller than this. Let's go. Okay, coming back to the second hydrangea that I want to bloom. It's right here. This one I'll be cutting off, but I want to show you that my Veronica there, that's already started blooming. That looks awesome. And I have a whole bunch of alstroemeria here. They are starting to show their heads up. This area now has quite a few weeds, which I will definitely be controlling in a bit. Okay, I'm cutting back this one. This is definitely smaller than the other one. I like strong and sturdy branches on my hydrangeas. Okay, that's it for this one. Want to also point out to this plant here. This is one of my most favorite plants. This is actually a lilac, and we are in zone 9A, so everyone knows how difficult it is to grow lilacs here, but this is a Jersey reblooming lilac. This is going to be its year 3. It's already been here for 2 years. This one blooms and it reblooms. So you can see that it's all budded up here, all along here. Beautifully smelling. It's like a pinkish purple lilac, and then it reblooms sporadically throughout the year and blooms again in the fall. So couldn't get better. It's definitely smaller than the other like typical lilacs that grow in much colder climates. I'm going to not touch this at all. I'm going to leave it however it is, and just cutting off a little tip that broke off. But I'm going to cut it back a little bit, size control it a little bit after the first set of flowers. Okay, this is the third hydrangea that I'm trying to cut. This is a tree formed one. This is also a limelight hydrangea. I am going to cut it back a little bit, be a little more harsh with it. Same rule. I cut off the weak branches, the dead and the dying, of course. And then I definitely try to shape it. this is it for this one. Let me show you one more thing. Actually, a few more things. Uh, some of my daffodils that were planted in 2022, they have already started blooming. Okay, and then I can see all my other daffodils that I planted here in front of the boxwood hedge. They are coming back. Okay. Okay, this is the last hydrangea that I want to prune today. This is also a paniculata hydrangea. It is, I think, the strawberry Sunday hydrangea. This one has been here for at least 3 years. Maybe this is his 4th year. So I am going to prune it back a little bit. And this one also, like the limelight, blooms on new wood. So I don't have to think too much as I prune it back. There's a lot of weeds that are growing here. Will be taken care of. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for this one. This area has a lot of stone crop. Here, that should come up. You can see a bunch there that's coming up. This one also has a lot of toad lilies. And this is a bird of paradise that I'm not cutting back now. We're going to get not like freezing temperatures, but near freezing temperatures next week. So I'm just keeping the dead branches or the leaves on top for insulation. Otherwise, we have a lot of bulbs here, a lot of gingers, ornamental gingers, ornamental turmeric here, so lilies. So it'll look way different when spring comes. And that's it for today. Uh, Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video just as much I enjoyed pruning my plants. I will try to post more videos that are a little more entertaining, showing you a little more of my garden. Things that are coming back to life. We'll do some garden tours also later on. Hopefully, if you found this interesting at all, then please like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video.